Probably about 6 minutes. Oh boy, I just wanted to kind of come out and tell all the little excitement, at least have something to talk about anyway. Uh, but you can just make us both some of them, and that'll be all right. What?
I'm gonna get sick.
Oh,
My arm's so bad.
well, just calm down, baby. It's all right. But we had a little action here just a while ago. We've been without a dryer for about a week, and of course, he says, "Well, I can't come out, and I can't do this, and can't do that," and then or whatever, and then because I was trying to I was trying to get her a new dryer because really and honestly, she really needs a new dryer. This thing is just about bit the farm, although it seems to be doing better than it was a while ago. It ain't knocking and beating around like it was. But its dryer's about 15 years old almost. Those Darren and them had it for about 2 or 3 years. And when they were up here. And then in Cleveland. But they gave it to us before they went to Cleveland, I reckon. But then, that gets fixed, and I was in there cleaning, doing doing some cleaning, and then I got thinking, oh no, I ain't got no, rags or nothing. So anyway, I was standing there waiting on this, her old grandpa to get out of the way, so I wouldn't. I can't stand to hurry talk to him or look at him or anything else. And so anyway, I reckon when he got back there full of that stuff, sparks flying out there too, and then that's probably the same time that stuff in there started. So anyway, he gets that done, and she comes in there and tries to turn off the heater, and it didn't in the bathroom. It didn't work. So she kept trying, kept fooling with it, and I was afraid she'd go fool around there and, did something or shot her. Or that. But anyway, so I sit here probably 45 minutes or so, probably an hour. I was debating on what to do, and I thought, well, I called her landlord up and talked to her. She didn't answer me. Actually, I had to leave voicemail. And so anyway, I sat here a few more minutes. I thought, what the devil are we going to do? My wife, she's freaking out, and I'm trying to keep her a little bit calm. Because then, I thought, well, I hate to call them, but I'm going to have to. So I dialed the 911 earlier. And so, they answered, and I told them what the deal was, and that there wasn't no fire or nothing. But I need them to come out and try to shut this, heater off, so they got to the breaker box and got the right breaker. And so we don't have to worry about it now. Bless her heart. But then and I told them there wasn't no fire. They still brought all these fire trucks. You should have seen all this stuff. Well, I know, but everybody. I know because I've watched them. And there's no telling. Like I said, they don't know if it could catch fire while they're over here. Even if you told them, hey, anything could happen. So then, anyway, they come in. And of course the guys would go, well, where's it at? So told them it was in that where the bathroom door shut. So then this young lady sits over here in this little chair.
Name's Tiffany.
Yeah. Oh, Tiffany, she said. So I had no idea she couldn't hear. And so I was trying to tell her that, Jessica's tried to apply for this stuff before, something similar. And I reckon she mistook me for saying something bad about it. And I said, I wasn't trying to say anything bad. But I was just trying to tell her that the Girl Scout people played her before. They were down there 2 years, 2 years ago, 2, 3 years ago. Yeah, it was the last time they had fires, 2 years ago. And she went over there and filled out one of those, one of those things. And they said, well, they sent her one little badge out in the mail. And I don't know why they even did that because they didn't follow anything in.
I threw it in the trash.
That was a waste. So anyway, I was trying to tell her that, and I reckon she went out there and told my wife. She said, "What's the problem? What's y'all upset about?" I know my wife come back in because I didn't know. I didn't go out there. It's cold. I've been sick anyway. I said, "My God, I can't win for losing." I said, I either get, and I didn't know anything. And my wife, when she was sitting over here, she was like, "This is my, the one that's going to be, my boss or whatever." And so I didn't know she went out there and told her. She said, "What's his problem? What's he doing?" Or something, And my wife, I reckon, out there trying to tell her, said he's just trying to tell you something. And she sits there and takes it, like all these people. And I said, "My God." When my wife come back in here, I said, "No wonder you can't sit nobody in front of me. Something little old bitty like that." I was just trying to even it up, talk about something that was similar. Just, but my goodness. Hey, something that smell's going to upset somebody. I don't know what the hell. I mean, these people's butts have to be hurting. I don't know what to. And well, my wife told me, she said, well, she didn't have her hearing aid up. And I seen this young girl, and I thought, this young lady, and I thought, Lord have mercy, I would have never known anything was wrong with her just by looking at her. I mean, she didn't act like anything was wrong. She sat right here about 2 inches from me. Lord, So anyway, I don't know. I guess I just get the bad luck.
Baby, you're not.
I guess.
You know, I trust you.
I couldn't done nothing with it anyway. She done married anyway. Lord, I don't need getting in nobody's relationships,
I told you she was pretty.
But I mean, my goodness, I don't know what.
She lost her hearing when she was a baby, honey.
These people.
Her mama was a drug addict. She lost her hearing.
I told my wife, I said, "What's next? Is the next person I lay my eyes on going to have two legs gone or 2 arms gone or something?"
That's my boss.
What's next? I'm trying not to be mean about it. It's just seems like it seemed like every time I turn around, it seemed like it's something. I mean,
she didn't want to scare you. That's what she told
me. I told my wife first.
She said she liked you though. She said you're very handsome.
Oh, now we're trying to play the. Well, I didn't like what he said, but I
she
kind of
didn't hear you. She's got her hearing aid down.
So
she forgot.
And I told my wife, I said, "My God, I've been sick for almost a week."
She could tell.
And I said, "I've had a cold, and I'm already talking loud as it is. I mean, I'll go back and watch this damn video, and I wasn't even talking this loud." Mm-hmm. And I know, and I told my wife, I said, "My God, if I'd have been yelling at her,
she couldn't hear her husband either."
I'm like,
he told her to turn up her hearing aid.
I'm like, and I've been around people that's had handicap. That's what I'm saying. I've been around people worse off than me, way worse. And I can tell you that, I'm one of the lucky few that doesn't have his head bobbling around and like this, or, and it's not funny. I'm just saying, I've seen people that can't hardly talk. You know.
My mama didn't let my hair cut either.
And you know, so I mean, it's just one of them things that, you know, I told my wife, I said, I had more fun today being on that one thing and answering them questions. Oh man, if it tickles
I go
you.
bathroom again.
Oh.
My nose are messed up.
Oh. But and my wife was checking this little. Well, I upped on it. Well, just go bathroom. It'll be all right.
My nerves, baby. It's my nerves. My nerves are bad.
Just go ahead and go bathroom. You yeah. Go on.
I feel so bad.
But okay. Bless your heart.
My nerves, baby. That's up my nerves. My nerves are bad. My nerves are bad.
But yeah, Lord. Oh, I told me, said, well, she gonna come out tomorrow and pick me up. And I said, well, okay. She said, well, you see her tomorrow. I said, I ain't gonna be seeing her. I won't be going out there and speaking. Ain't no need. You know. I mean, there ain't nothing in this thing. I mean, I wouldn't have seen her tonight had we not had this damn heater thing. I didn't even know, like I said, I didn't even know she's coming. All of them's pretty on the outside. They all got stuff going on. You can't get nothing out of nothing. You know? Me and my wife's going to have to face it. We ain't going to get nowhere this yet. This stuff's a mess. And I just had to face it. Well, no, I'm just saying anybody. It ain't. I'm not just talking about her, honey. I'm just saying everybody's got everything they need. God, we had a crack whore up here about 8 months ago. But I wasn't gonna speak to her that much, but she set herself down here, and I was about 2 inches from her.
She's sweet.
But I can't win for losing anything.
No, hot.
Are you hot?
Damn, I'm cold open and I'm hot.
Remember, you got your heater on.
Hot. Nice smell. You know what?
Okay.
I'm gonna get my fan on. Fuck it. When I get back in. We'll do these now.
Well, turn it towards you. You want to.
Fucking hot. Yes. Oh, yes.
But turn on the fan.
Oh.
But no, I don't know. I just thought I'd come out and make this video a little bit for a little while. Not looking to do any chatting to nobody really, because they get on here and these people get mean, say rude things on here.
My dad,
So.
give me my number, my sister rat.
Well, I ain't gonna say anything bad about it. I'm just saying.
Her husband was even talking to her, and she's like, honey, what'd you say?
Right
there right beside her.
I told my wife, and I mean this, I'm a damn mute button from now on. I ain't gonna say one goddamn word to nobody. I mean, for God's sakes. I think the next time they're gonna be one come out here, 2 broke legs and 2 arms gone. And I don't know what else. I have this fear now ever since I laid my eyes on one of them crack whores up there. Every time somebody comes in and you even speak to them, of course, well, I didn't say anything about. Well, I kind of alluded to it the other day, but I didn't say anything. Me and my wife's just done with that Hazel. She didn't like it today. As far as a kind of update, she said she tried to go up to my wife and talk to her. Said, "Well, I guarantee I got chat, and I got my son here and this and that." And I'm saying, my God, Lord have mercy, was trying to get $1, like maybe even just $2. It wasn't like he was asking for a a, a large sum. I never would have done that. I've never asked Hazel for nothing except for her ride to the store. But I'm getting weary of these people, man. And her excuse, well, they don't pay me enough. Well, Lord, you'd have to make at least 3 or 4 times than I'm making that I've ever made, because I was put on a kind of like I wasn't on a set salary, but do the hours I couldn't work over so many hours. And I mean, if you're part time, if you don't have SSI, you can work as long as they want you to work that whole day. You can come in there 2 or 3 days. You can work 8 hours if they want you to. So if you had 8 times 3 is what, 24? There you go. Saves you a whole day's work if you had 3 days. So it just depends. Like I said, but I don't know, man. Uh-oh. Old beeper. Yeah. I made me some of these pizza rolls. A little pizza roll. What, baby? Well, that's all right. I mean, no big deal. I ain't trying to be mean. They'll get better. We got our dryers working now. And only thing we got to try to clear up and make sure. I think my wife has told me that they called her back, I think, the other day and told her that, Regina was all right, that she was on vacation. So I think we'll be all right coming November.
She was supposed to be back. If she don't come back, it's going to be back.
But anyway, I don't know. We'll keep an eye out, but see what happens November. But yeah, just thought I'd come out here and just kind of make a small video of some sort. But no, wife. I was like, oh, what are we gonna have to do, Derek? We're gonna have to go in one of them motels. I said, well, you can't do that. They charge you each night, and they'll get rich off of us. They'll certainly be banging on the door. My dad used to live in some of them down there in Cleveland, but there was actual apartments you could rent monthly. Actually, believe it or not, what? It's like a motel room. Wasn't really like wasn't like an apartment. It just had the bed and the little bathroom, sort of thing, and that's it. It's a little bitty walkway or whatever, But now I think my wife, at least she'll get, like I said, my wife will make sure they don't do her wrong this time. I think this will work out for her at least. She'll get to see a few different people, and maybe.
I can't start. I told them out there that I can't start until
well, I mean, she's gonna make sure she gets up here. If she is coming tomorrow, well then, she must be that bound and determined for. I told my wife while ago, my wife, she don't know what to think about me sometimes, I guess. I said, man, if I'd been sitting here, they wouldn't have been no lady certainly come to my rescue. You know, she said, don't say that, Derek. I said, well, I said, them guys will let them come in here because they're firefighters, you know.
Danny Bilkey was in the bedroom.
But you know, they'd heard, you know, about Jessica. I told the dispatcher lady, you know, and about, you know, my wife being here, so they didn't get spooked or something, you know. And so anyway, yeah. Oh me, but yeah, it's been, other than this excitement, and other than what I didn't know earlier, you know, like I said, I didn't know a chance. I'll tell you something, you know, it takes for somebody to put up with me, and I told my wife this, you know, we was just sitting here talking yesterday. I said it takes somebody with, oh God, what is this? What is that? What is that? Over in that bag. What is that? Hurry up, get that. What was that? I don't know what.
Oh, it's that.
Get your shoe.
Bugs.
Get out of here. But my mama used to laugh at me all the time. Because I'd cut it's like a slicing through a brick wall or something, you know. I was telling my wife, I said, my God. Well, then we had our next door neighbor came over. And he's like kind of freaking out a little bit because, you know, they had all these fire trucks out here, you know, and they thought, you know, and he's like, well, I said, well, I told him, I said there wasn't nothing on fire, you know, but they brought it for safety, you know. It takes them a few minutes. So, you know, what if in, you know, 5 minutes it had turned, you know, changed. That's why they brought all it out here. It's just protocol. You know, I ain't gonna take it out on them. That's what they're supposed to do. Yeah, that's what they're supposed to do. I didn't want to have to call them, but I didn't want me and her to go to bed tonight. And, you know, something else happened to us. Of course, I'd been easy to wake up because I sleep, but I don't, you know, usually sleep all the way out. Now, I kind of slept soundly while I've been sick a little bit. You know, when I first got sick, you know, I think my wife said I slept about half the day away.
Yeah.
So, you know, when I'm out, you know something's up. Because I don't sleep that sound. You can ask her.
Andrew's worried. He's coming over here.
But,
Andrew's on his way.
Well, just tell him on text, say, look, it's all right, and they got it fixed. You know.
He's freaking out.
Well, see, you know, and that's why I hate to do it, but I knew we couldn't go to bed tonight with that thing like that heater. No, I thought, well, if you hadn't turned it on, I said, well, it wouldn't make no difference. If you'd have been in there and got cold, I'd have had to turn it on anyway. And if you was in there for 30 minutes or 20 minutes and that thing sparked, I told her you would have been able to get out of that tub. You know, it'd have been the worst. At least I was standing there and saw it. I didn't want to touch that thing for the longest. She must have been outside, but you know,
I was in there.
well, I mean, while that was sparking,
Yeah, I was in there.
I didn't see you. I came out.
I was in there with him. Moving that dryer.
But anyway, but yeah, but everything's good. And all right, you know.
You can make this longer than anything.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Oh, you like it? Oh, okay. He likes it when I talk.
Oh, you get my nerves to come down. My nerves are bad, honey.
Yeah.
I already felt 3 times this month. My fucking nerves are bad. I
Not
broke my
too bad, are
wrist.
they?
And I ain't with the dog about them.
But yeah, we're at about 30 minutes. Oh, more. Oh man. Yeah, not really. I mean, the excitement other than that, not much. Yeah. But what is it? Oh. Yeah. Huh? Oh, just sit down there. It's all right now.
Can't pay no more.
Oh boy. But yeah. She thought we were just gonna have to pack up, but I told her just in case because I had forgot that they could take, go in there and get to the breaker box, which they got the right one, thank goodness.
They wrote that.
But he's like, well, if you need to see any more tonight, call us. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, when I come back out,
No way. Oh no. I was thinking that in my head, like, no way. I had too much excitement. Now another. I think I got another.
Mary.
Like I got another woman mad at me now on the shit list.
She's not mad.
But
She just.
I don't know what to
She
think.
didn't hear you, baby. She has a hearing aid.
Lord.
Her husband was next door. She's like, "What'd you say, baby?"
And
Turn off your hearing aid.
I hate to have to get like Mr. Kennedy because I tell you, it scares people when they get loud. That's why I try not to. I can't really talk low usually, but when somebody I don't know is in front of me, and because like I said, I'm scared about everybody else off out here as it is, which I didn't want. I didn't want to have anything to do with them to begin with, I mean, it's like I said, it's just it's the way it is. They come out and they see everybody always does it. They start looking as soon as they hear the sirens coming. They went up to the Stevenson Square apartments. I've seen them come by, and like I said the lady. And the lady called. Yeah, well, they didn't. Well, that's what I'm saying. You have to turn into this driveway. That if you had to find us, you have to turn in this little driveway. But and I could hear him on the phone call. This is funny, but I could hear him on the phone call. I mean, when I was talking to the young lady on the other end, on the phone, I could hear on the other end his walkie-talkie. She's telling him, you have to turn into that little. I could hear her. He said, "Oh, that's where that old trailer used to be at." I could hear that a little bit, and then everybody remembered that. Well, I ain't got to worry about that much no more because I jerked a nut in their ass anyway. Oh, they ain't gonna come back. I think my wife wants them back. I think she wants them back.
She called me and told me.
Well, it don't matter. They ain't gonna get their way. I'm telling them right now, they ain't gonna get their way. They might as well stay where they at. They ain't gonna get nothing from here. I don't want them nasty ass drug addict, fucking skanks, whores, whatever else you gonna call them. Man whores. Such old word looks like he's been through a wood chipper. I mean, see, that's how I get somebody's life. I get, but they just. Well, I remember. So they come beating and banging over here. Only thing that's going to happen, I'm telling you, it ain't going to be pretty. Coming. I'm not in the mood. I don't play so nice. So.
I told Andrew that if I fire not to fish you off. You got there telling me that you got to fish there off.
I don't try to be bad. I just ain't trying to be, but that's all I get done. That's all I'm ever getting done. You can put any old woman in here. You can put any old person sitting in front of me. I guarantee you in about 2 or 3 minutes I'd have them run out. But Derek, you don't talk loud enough. Derek, you don't talk. You need to talk louder. Oh my God, my captain's mine. Which one is it? One wants me up, one wants me down. And then the next thing, I'm afraid to bring up religion or politics or anything because you can't discuss it with nobody. Like I said, everybody meet in the middle and see where I come from. I can bear a different story. And I just had the funnest time today, sitting there and putting my answering them questions. There's about 300 and some odd questions I wouldn't go through. This one person, it was funny as hell. I mean, she liked everything from the marijuana to the everything else. But yet on the simplest, smallest, little bittiest questions, you'd think she wouldn't have, a dislike of. Holy cow. I can't think of them right now, but they were funny. Me and my wife sat here and laughed at that. And people cracked me up. Well.
I said, don't make me go up there and have to look at it on my time. And I said, that's because you ain't gonna do shit. I said, you want Michael back?
You ain't down here to see.
She was standing at the fence, like where the steps were.
Yeah.
I said, come down here a little bit, Mary. I said, come down that little step right there. I said, you're going to get your ass whooped. There goes Jessica. I said,
well, I know I don't hold back, so all my drinks go. That's my old hot chocolate cup.
I'll get you a Coke, Mary.
Okay, that'll be all right. I don't need hot chocolate already.
I'm not shocked.
But
now everybody's gonna be coming out in the morning. And they're gonna be up my butt and watching see.
They'll get over it.
They'll
get over it. Maybe well.
Mary's a little bad man. Y'all hear her.
They'll get over it.
Honey,
They will.
you think you know Mary very well, you don't.
Well, trust me, you put her in my face about for 2 or 3 minutes, I'll have her straightened up. I'll have her mouth shut. They'll think I glued it shut. That's how I used to get Mom to crack up laughing. Every time I just come straight out. I don't hold it. It goes out. where it comes out, that's what it is. Till you're on the other end of it, then that's a different story. You know, and then somebody's on the other end of it.
Favorite tea.
Huh?
Remember my
Oh,
favorite tea.
yeah.
Favorite tea. I made it last night. I was thirsty.
Oh, man.
Man, they come up to me, I'm running the other way. I had my heart out. I'm not
Yep.
off the door right behind me.
Oh, man.
I mean, dug me a hole in 5 minutes. And go back to care myself. I'm telling my own, I'm glad you better do what God says or I'm gonna
Oh,
waste my
boy.
time tomorrow. Because they don't have to call cops on me. I don't want to wait everyone in their asses. Or cops, and it was cops started on me, they said, no. You think if you want me to go out there and rescue? You better go back in. What if I wrong? This is the right with my buddy. Buddy made it go bud. They always trouble on me now.
Mm-hmm.
You got my back when I got hit. You got me out of that one thing with that one cop number, that one mess up that I had. Come out in that cop that said, oh, you're gonna go to jail, you're gonna go to jail. And you're like,
Oh, that's when you called me up there,
yeah,
from up there.
yeah.
I said, I ain't gonna take you to jail. You didn't know nothing. I asked you, so what'd you do up there? She said, nothing really. I just came up here and I think it was when I first see you, old bonehead.
Well, you were going back in the parade. We were going to get ready to watch the movie. And I goes, I spit in her face, and she spit in mine.
Oh. Well, like I said, you know, I can't win. Remember my wife is the one, I can't win. And you can put anybody in front of me. Anybody. I just proved it again tonight. I mean,
Why don't you just take it here, you baby?
and I just, well, I know, but I'm just saying it. I didn't know that. I was sitting here wondering. You know, my wife, well, I didn't know anything was wrong. She walked out all right. I didn't think I did anything wrong, but she told me, well, you know, she told me she's kind of upset a little bit. And I said, what'd I do? I just going along with the program.
Talk up last year.
Yeah, and if I had, she probably would have ran. You know, see, that's the problem. If I don't talk, everybody likes that. If I talk low, then that's okay too, because then they don't really hear me that much, except for my wife. And then, so then if I talk like this, it's too loud, and I can't help it, people. God dang, people. I mean, you can't be just like you can't be Miss Pretty Thing on the outside and hot panties, you know, and all these guys can't have Scott Steiner big balloon muscles on. Looks like somebody went and popped the balloons at a Macy's Day Parade or something. And big old fat balloon looking arm things. And then, you know, but I mean, you know, I never seemed to win anything over. I can really fair, you know, and that just, well, Lord, that wasn't even 2 minutes, 2.5. Because that's coming in, they was trying to figure out, you know, where it was at and all that. And all that, but yeah. Lord have mercy. What's wrong?
Everything.
Come here. Come over here, honey. Come over here and let me get you. Maybe you'll be all right. Come here. Come here, I'll pet you a little bit. Maybe you need your head rubbed a little while. Well, I ate mine too. I ain't gonna get no better. At the time I get through pissing these people off, you don't get nowhere. Whether it's on purpose or by accident doesn't matter, you know. There's always somebody finds something wrong. Here, come on. Come on, baby. It's all right. Everything's gonna be okay. Lord have mercy, honey. Here. Everything's gonna be all right. Yeah. Yeah. There's your heart.
I can't get away from you.
Well, ain't never gonna happen because I can't sit nobody down long enough to talk to them. Get up and they run.
Get away from you.
Like I said earlier, you know, I don't have a chance. I ain't sweet enough. I don't have a sweet sounding voice, people. I never had it. You know, the only time I can sound like a woman's whenever I'm singing, or a female's song or something, you know. But yeah, we just hope that you know, maybe Mara turned out a little bit better. Now that all that's calmed down, it might take us a little bit. It might take my wife just a little bit longer. It works her up a little bit because she's worried she don't want me to blow up, house blow up or something.
And I love you, baby.
I know.
You're very important. But last year I went over to do myself.
Oh goodness. Yeah, that better. Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do without Kitty.
I wouldn't know what to do.
Oh goodness. That feel better?
I'm scared too.
Yeah, it's over.
I don't think I can go to work with all this crap on my pot. Because I won't be able to concentrate. I'm going to be all shocked.
Well, I did hear one thing. She said, well, you'll get to see my kids tomorrow. Get to work while I'm tomorrow. And like,
If Tiffany lets me, though.
well, I heard her say it in here. No, she got them left.
She said that she don't know she'll talk to work. Because she said it takes 2 weeks for a background check. I had to have my fingerprinted and all that crap at the jail. I didn't want to go all the way down there just to get my fingerprinted. They want me to go to jail in the morning and get my fingerprinted. So I can take it to work. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Not doing that. Huh?
Honey, you're saying, they might be playing me, and if I do that, I go down there for nothing.
No, I didn't say that. See, that's what I was telling her. See, that was what that woman misunderstood me. I was trying to tell her about the Girl Scout cookie people. It was going along with the subject side of it, And so I brought it up. And instead of, making the listeners very good and making, a real good conversation, which I didn't know some of the things I know now. You know, I just told my wife should just kept myself on mute.
Maybe she didn't have it.
Oh, that-
Baby.
That's all I get done is make somebody mad anyhow. Whether, like I said, whether it was intentional or not, it didn't make any difference because it's like I said, they wouldn't. Well, there, you know, let's set the scenario up. Well, what if she didn't have anything going on? Probably wouldn't make much difference. I don't think she's a crack whore. I don't think that, but I'm just saying.
My husband's a papa.
But I think she know. I think she's a lot better than that. But I mean, I don't know. You know, I don't know anybody. I never
Her
put
husband was getting off work.
I never put myself over.
He was on call,
But
and he brought her down because he picked her up from work.
but
She don't drive.
well, I mean, I enjoyed. I mean, I got 2 minutes. Now, like I said, I bring something up and then they take me.
Daniel, I wish you made it to be that start call. She's got
I
something different.
I don't know. She got, like I said, she started to get a little mad at me because I said I was just trying to go along with the subject. It was similar enough to it that I figured she knew what I was talking about. But I was just trying to say, well, you know, 2 years ago, my wife had something similar. And, you know, and she wanted to join the Girl Scouts, Girl Scout cookies people. And she just kind of, then she got up and then Jessica went out there and then she told Jessica, well, I think, what's he doing? Well, you know, I didn't do anything. I was just being me. I don't think he makes stomach. I honestly don't.
See, when she first walked in here, she said, I saw you at the Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah. Acknowledged her like not just nothing. I was sitting over here and I told my wife, I said, I've been serious. I said, if I'd been sitting here, they wouldn't have been nothing but them guys coming in through there.
Honey, she only wanted to talk to me, I guess.
I don't know. I'm not saying ain't nothing to.
But I don't
be
know what
had.
she said before she walked up the door because I saw it said.
Well,
I was talking to Neil.
I didn't understand why she's even here. Like I said, it had nothing to do with her. I knew she wasn't a firefighter. She didn't have the gear on.
Her husband was in the van with her when he got the call. He was getting off
So,
and picked her up from work
So, I mean, you know,
and brought her here when he got the call.
I mean, I just tell you, I was
She said she didn't want to come. She had to go home to her kids, but
trying to
he
be,
got the call.
I was just, you know.
He said that she would have to wait on
My
her
wife tried to
kids.
do the right thing and say, well, hey, here's who I was talking about. Yeah.
I told you she was pretty, don't you? I told you she was
You can be pretty, but you gotta have the
Did you
smarts.
see how she hugged me? I've never been hugged like that. She hugged me so hard.
Like Vince McMahon
She
said,
kissed my neck.
no chance in hell. I've got no chance.
Honey, she even kissed my neck.
No chance in hell.
She kissed my neck. When she
Come
was
on,
hugging me.
come on, come and get it. Come on. That'd be what I'm known for, starting fights. Taking fights at school, anyhow.
Honey,
Well, it is. I
I
had a
was
story.
even out there waiting on me.
I had a story every day when I came home, just about every single day.
I mean, you had all the females up there. They're all up there on the fence. Because I could hear it was Mary.
Because you were out there. That's the only reason. They went out here for checking on me for certain. I know what they's out there for, and then like I said, it was
Yeah, they're
the
gonna be
fact,
up my ass.
fact that they had lights out there. You know.
I'm gonna put me a box and put myself in it. I'm gonna nail it down. to
Well,
the
I
last
mean,
nail.
it takes special people to put up with me. My wife now knows that.
Now I see what you're talking about.
I proved it again tonight. It was slight.
Yeah,
It was slight, but I sensed it. And I knew, and I'd upset her a little bit.
I tell the way she walked out.
Yeah. I can tell it.
Tell.
And I thought, God dang. And I told my wife when they left, I said, well, God dang, I said, see there,
He was in the outside waiting on me.
little old bitty subject, wasn't he? I mean, wasn't even politics, not religion. You know, most people get so uptight
She said she only talks to certain people.
and talks to.
She walks.
Well, I never was liked over there. Nowhere. Sonic was the best I'd ever been liked. Man, them girls, I tell
She
you.
wants me to be a girly girl with her because.
I tell you what, I'd gave anything showing my wife these girls I stuck up for over there. Them people came out, and you talk about coming out there. You thought I'd take. You thought they was all gonna go home with me. I think. I tried to talk one of them, you know, into staying, but she wouldn't stay. The one that was really upset, but the rest of them come out there. They heard all that go down. I called this guy out and I said, "Get your motherfucking ass out here. You got something else to say?" I said, "Get out here right now." And I said, "I ain't going nowhere till you get your ass out here. Leave them girls alone." So about that time, something similar to that, I went and there's cars out there too. There's cars out there at Sonic, and there's people out there. You know, it wasn't full. It was a few, but that's one of those rare times it wasn't. You know, but it was like, you know, and I hadn't been there long that day, and it was just funny. What? And they come. Well, I mean, she probably just, like I said, I didn't know she cut
She
hair.
wants me to be working in her classroom with her. She wants
Well, I know.
to pick me up every time I have to go to work.
Like I said, that's why I was telling my wife. I said the other day, I said this, and
I don't want that.
and I meant it though. I meant it. I said, I said you probably when I'm long gone, dead and gone, and I know it'll hurt my wife, but you know.
Very.
But you know, when it's my time to go, she'll probably have a whole bunch of people coming up to her.
No, I won't either.
She'll have a whole bunch of them people coming up to her as soon
I
as
won't either.
God's my witness it'll happen.
I know it won't.
And then,
I will put myself in a box.
So
I will sit myself to take.
because if I hadn't illustrated it enough already. I mean, I'm not saying it's not ever possible to talk with me, but you've got to be a certain person. You've got to have the willpower to be the way I want you to be. You know, if you're anything less than the way I was raised up in old school, basically on a lot of things, then I'm not gonna be the type of person that you want to speak to. I mean, I can come off wrong in like 2 seconds, 2 minutes, less, you know. So, like I said, just small illustration to that, but one that I picked up on it real quick. I didn't have to say nothing. I just let their actions do the talking, and I knew exactly where it was headed. If that person had seen, you know, it goes to show if I'd been anywhere else, at any store, I never would have got nothing. But you know, it wasn't about that. I mean, it was just, you know, we happened to have a little emergency tonight, and it wasn't major. It would have turned out to be major if I went to bed tonight, but without calling them out here to get that thing shut off. But no, it just, you know, that's what happens. Now, it's like I said, it's one of those things I'm very. How did you do it, Derek, back before I came? Well, you know, I answer that question. These people used to actually, I didn't have to do a whole lot of yelling. As a matter of fact, the ones I used to meet off these things and on the internet and around, I, and, it wasn't like every day, but it was like first time was like 6 months, and it took night and day going through these profiles. Now you can go through and they're just like, they're not. You can't trust them. Used to, the more they had on them, the most likely chance you had. This is only, like I said, 10, 12 years ago, around that length of time. It's not very long when you think about it. Last decade, it's changed. People's changed. I've seen it tonight. I've seen it several times. They've changed. A lot of them has changed. Of course, like I said, this one up here just came because Jessica was up here. And the first thing, my wife said, "Well, Derek," she said, "did you hear her?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah, I heard it." But like I said, it is what it is. But like I told my wife, I said, she already got a man and kids. She would, so I mean, I wasn't going to suggest. I wasn't going to suggest anything. Take anything too far. I knew it was just. I knew it was just for show. I know where a lot of people's going before they know where I'm going. I got this thing with my gut and my head. They actually asked a question. It's something similar to that, about you thinking ahead of something. And that's me. If you,
I'm sleepy.
huh?
I'm sleepy.
Oh, well, you can go do what you want to do, Cat.
No, I don't want to go work tomorrow.
Well, what's the matter?
I don't want to go work.
Why not?
I've been through.
What? Well, it's all right. I'm not mad. I'm just saying you'll get a kick out of it if she shows up.
Honey, I'm not going. I don't want her thinking this is gonna be a girly girl thing.
Well, honey, I can't have it.
She wants me to hang out with her.
I can't win nothing over her. I tried to tell my wife that.
I don't want to be a girly girl. I don't want to be a girly girl thing.
I wouldn't mind it if a girl said, "Hey, would you do this? Would you do that?"
I would
probably do
it. I don't want to be a girly girl. I want to be raised like I was raised.
Well, but you gotta find it. Yeah, I found two. Like, well, listen, and these
my mom wants me to grow up my hair. She don't want it short no more.
Maybe.
That's what my mom was bitching about out there a little bit.
Maybe just have to ignore them. That's why I didn't want them out here in the first place, see?
That's why I told them I'm not going to have anything to do with them after this. I already let them know. They said, well, that's how we've been feeling. So I said, okay.
Well, this is one of them times where, I mean, my wife said here, I said here, and
I'm going to get a restraining order.
And I've said it, I have said this. I said, prove me wrong. I'm not trying to be mean, but I said,
not be walking downtown by myself.
But I said, but I've told my wife, I said, prove me wrong in a good way. I don't mind being proved wrong. If there's one person out here somewheres, out here in fairy tale land, and you ain't like some of these people.
I'm hungry still.
I've still got about a whole bowl left. I ate a few.
I ate a few.
I think I'm gonna have to put it up.
Okay, I'll save it for tomorrow.
Oh. But yeah, I got full. Well, I ate earlier.
They said, "Don't be a mocker around neighborhood by yourself either, because you're a girl."
Oh, jeez.
She said, "You're gonna get raped."
Like I said, if it was Britney Spears or some, hot celebrity or something, I could see that.
Yeah.
That's why them people on the them kind of people, they get, the ugliest Britney Spears ever looked was when she had that phase where she cut her damn hair off.
Oh, Yeah, she changed it.
and she's going through her little attitude adjustment period. So anyway, she's trying to be a bad girl,
She was on the bugs.
but
She was on the bugs.
I just think. Well, I remember some crazy shit. It's been so damn long now. I remember old Campfire Line was on the Raw and faced John Cena. I was like, oh, for God's sake. Now, all the people, I mean, they get these people like Bad Bunny, speaking of somebody else. Oh, he's such a good wrestler there. Oh, God. He's like nothing but about 120 pounds, 130 pounds soaking wet. Well, Rey Mysterio weighs more than him. Old Rey Mysterio, he's about 160 or somewhere through there, about what my wife weighs.
168.
He's about he might be about 2 pounds more than that. I seemed like he was about 170. But I mean, but anyway, I just had a little bit of fun here tonight, kind of, opening up. That's why I always make people laugh, that I don't have a handy joke book or nothing. All my stuff just comes from me, and I laugh at it when I say something. But anyway, I'll probably get off here tonight. I'll win an hour. That'll be enough for me tonight. Well, I might make another video sometime later.